guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be sharing with you all of my beauty empties from the past few months. I love filming empties videos for you guys because it's when I get to share my complete, honest review and experience with these products. So starting off, I do have two body washes, both from Dove. So the first one I'll talk about is their Restoring Coconut and Coconut Butters body wash. I don't know why I forgot that word. Coconut and Coconut Butters body wash. So I did really enjoy this. I feel like this was like a kind of like a slow burn for me. Like at first I did not love the scent. It tasted very like coconutty and like shea butter to me, which I've come to realize I don't love like nutty scents, whether it's coconut, shea butter, almond, even pistachio. Like I've come to realize I don't love super nutty scents. So at first I didn't love the scent of this, but it honestly grew on me over time. The more I used it, the more I actually started liking it. And it was like the perfect summer body wash as well, because I feel like for me, coconut is definitely more of like a summer scent. And I don't know, I feel like a lot of people love using this as kind of like a vanilla sweet layering sort of scent for like maybe like the fall or winter time, but for me it's definitely more of a summer scent. I think coconut is perfect for the summer, obviously, so I definitely would repurchase this. Actually, at first I was like trying to just get through the bottle, didn't think I was going to really like it, but yeah, it grew on me and definitely something I would repurchase. And then the other one from Dove is one of their collabs that they did with Crumble Cookie. So this is their confetti cake. So this one I feel like was like the opposite for me. At first when I smelled this, I really loved it, and then I really got sick of it over time. I don't know, it like at first I loved how cakey, like cake battery it smelled, but then I honestly kind of just got sick of it in the shower and was using it just to get through it. So yeah, I don't think I would purchase this again. I do actually still have, I got the scrub as well, which I will use because I do like the feeling of the Dove scrubs. They're really nice, exfoliate really nicely. But yeah, the scent itself, I don't know, I just really got sick of it, because I think I included this in one of my favorites videos because I really liked it at first because it was just such a sweet, cakey, yummy smelling scent. But yeah, definitely one that I easily got sick of. So yeah, probably wouldn't repurchase this. I'm not going to talk about these too much because I do in every single favorites video, empties video, all of my videos. So these are just the EOS body lotions. I have Strawberry Dream and I have Vanilla Cashmere, my two absolute favorite scents. I love them so much, especially Strawberry Dream. I feel like Strawberry Dream doesn't get enough love. Everyone loves the Vanilla Cashmere, like it's like everyone's favorite. Really nice layering scent, but I honestly love the Strawberry Dream one. It's definitely my number one. And then another body product here. This is from Cetaphil, their moisturizing cream. I believe you can use this as a face and body, sorry, I'm trying to get it to focus, there we go, a face and body cream, but I use this just as a body cream. I absolutely love this, especially in the winter time, but honestly all year round. So I actually use the Cetaphil one mostly on my legs, and I mix it with an oil. I feel like all my things are like sticky right now. I should have maybe given them a wipe for the video. So I love the Cetaphil body moisturizer for my legs because I do get, my legs are a little bit sensitive and they get irritated very easily. So I don't like putting like fragrance body lotions on my legs. So I'll usually put my EOS body cream on the upper part of my body, just mostly for the scent. And they are very hydrating as well. But again, I feel like my legs get a little more irritated and sensitive. So I'll use this on my, just my legs, mix it with my oil. And yeah, it's a really nice body lotion, especially if you're someone that has sensitive skin, doesn't want a fragrance cream, has extra dry skin. This is like a nice thick hydrating moisturizer, perfect for winter, perfect for summer, just when you need lots of hydration. I feel like if you also have very dry skin on the face, you could probably use this one on the face too. I think it can be used for both. Yeah, it says face and body. So if you have very dry skin on the face, you could definitely use that for the face as well. Then I have just my favorite mouthwash. This is the TheraBreath in the anti-cavity and fresh breath. So my favorite one is the blue one. I really like the taste of the blue one. The pink one's nice as well if you have specific problems like that, like maybe you get a lot of cavities, or there's like lots of different colors. There's a green, I think there's a purple, but yeah, so each one is meant for a different concern. But I personally just like the fresh breath one because it has the best like minty taste for me, and I feel like it does a really good job at just leaving you with a really nice fresh mouth. So yeah, I always will repurchase these. I obviously have another one already in my cupboard. I have my favorite shave oil. This is from Tree Hut, their Tropic Glow Moisturizing Shave Oil. This is my absolute favorite shaving Really trying to get that to focus. There we go. This is my absolute favorite shaving product. I don't really like using like shaving creams or anything like that. I found that using this shaving oil, I get the nicest shave. It doesn't irritate my legs. My legs get very irritated when I shave usually, and when I use this, my legs don't get irritated. It leaves my legs hydrated. And yeah, it's just honestly the only thing I can use for shaving. I actually really want to get, there's a Christmas scent. I think it's called Merry Mint. I don't usually love minty scents in my body products, but I've actually been really enjoying them this like recently going into the holidays. So I don't know. I feel like the scents I've been finding aren't like super heavy with mint. I think that's what I don't like, when it's like super minty, but they've been more like on the sweeter minty side. So I haven't even smelt the Merry Mint one because I think I have to order on Amazon for in Canada, but I actually really want to try that. So I think just for like the holiday, the winter months, I will get the Merry Mint one, but the Tropic Glow one is my favorite for like summertime. Then I have a deodorant. This is from Tom's, their aluminum free deodorant in the scent Rose Vanilla. I tend to go for more like, I feel like masculine deodorant scents or even just like sweeter ones, but I kind of wanted to switch it up a little bit, and I actually really like this scent, Rose Vanilla. So I feel like it was a good mix of being slightly sweet, but then just a very like feminine, girly sort of scent. And honestly, like I don't need my deodorants to be too strongly scented. So I felt like this was like the perfect amount of scent to then not clash with any of the other perfumes or scents that I was wearing. And yeah, I don't know. I feel like Tom's are like my favorite natural deodorants because I do feel like they actually work. I actually also was mixing this with a, what's it called? An antiperspirant gel. I was mixing it with this so that I was still getting the sweat protection from the antiperspirant, but then this one was just adding a really nice, fresh, feminine scent to it. So yeah, definitely would repurchase this. Next, I have a couple of hair care products. So the first one is from K18. This is their Heat Bounce Conditioning Heat Protected. I really liked this. I'm working on my second bottle right now, and I love it. It's become one of my favorite leave-in conditioners slash heat protectors. I just feel like it does such a good job at detangling my hair. Once I get out of the shower, let my hair dry a little bit, I'll spray this everywhere and then brush through it, and like it helps so much. My hair gets very knotted. I have very like tangled, knotty hair, so I need something that's going to really help to detangle so that I'm not pulling and tugging my hair when I am brushing it. And whenever I spray this all over and go to brush my hair when it's wet, there's no tangling, no knots, nothing. It just smoothly, I'm able to smoothly brush my hair. And yeah, it's really nice. Obviously it's a heat protector as well, so I use heat on my hair most days, so I need a really nice heat protector. And yeah, just making my hair feel really soft, smooth. It defrizzes, does all the things I need in a heat protector. So I really like this one, and definitely something I'm going to continue repurchasing. I'm almost out of my second bottle. I go through my heat protectors really quick, which I think I hate, but because they're usually more expensive, but at the same time I want to make sure I'm protecting my hair. So I definitely will have to repurchase this one again soon. But then the next one is from Bumble and Bumble, another one of my all-time favorite heat protectors slash leave-in conditioners. So this is their B6 Hairdressers Invisible Oil Heat UV Protective Primer. This is my number one favorite leave-in conditioner. Honestly, it's the one I always go back to. It's the one I always need in my cupboard. Again, it does the best job at detangling my hair, defrizzing, helping with flyaways, smoothing the hair, and then of course it's a heat protector as well. And that's the other thing. I find a lot of leave-in conditioners leave my hair just feeling a little bit like there's like a residue left in it. Like the one I'm actually using right now, I feel like has left like a bit of a residue in my hair, but these two are the only ones that I found that don't do that. So I guess they're light enough for my hair, but also do a really good job at hydrating and smoothing the hair. So yeah, this is like my number one. I'll always be repurchasing this one. It is kind of pricey, which I hate, but it's worth it. And the bottle I feel like lasts me quite a while as well. I think what this is, yeah, so the Bumble and Bubble one is a 250 ml, and then the K18 is 118. So I definitely get a lot more use out of the Bumble and Bumble one, especially for the price, but I do really like both of these. They have a lot of skincare products here. So this is the First Aid Beauty Acne Clearing Pads. I think I raved about these in my last video, my favorites video. I absolutely love these. These have become my new favorite exfoliating pads. They like cleared my skin up so nicely. I need to repurchase these. I don't have any right now, and it's funny because I've actually noticed a difference in my skin. I've been getting like a few more breakouts than I was when I was using these, so I feel like these cleared up my skin so much. I barely got a breakout while I was using these, and yeah, I just feel like they did a really nice job at really clearing out my skin. So these do have 2% salicylic acid in them. I do get kind of sensitive to ingredients like that, so I like that the First Aid Beauty ones are formulated for sensitive skin. So if you do get sensitive to products like that, or you just have sensitive skin in general, these will be gentle enough on the skin that they're not going to irritate, but then you also get that exfoliation, and they just do a really good job at really clearing out my skin. So yeah, I really loved these. Honestly, my new favorite exfoliating pads. And then I have a cleansing oil that I really enjoyed. So this is from the brand Anua. This is a Heart Leaf Pore Control Cleansing Oil. This was actually my first time trying anything from this brand. They actually sent this to me to try along with their deep pore cleansing cleanser as well, and I love the little combination of these two. Such a beautiful cleansing duo. I'm still working on the other cleanser at the moment, but this one I loved using every day. It did such a beautiful job at cleansing my skin, removing makeup. Nothing was left on my face when I used this. It just cleansed the face so nicely, doesn't leave the skin feeling oily, super gentle on the face, and yeah, just a really beautiful cleansing oil. And then next I have here, I actually think I mentioned this in my favorites and fails video because I really did not like this product. This is from Paula's Choice. They're 6% mandelic acid and 2% lactic acid. So this is one of their exfoliators, and I think this was my first time using mandelic acid on my face, and it just really did not work for me. Like my skin was definitely purging at first, and I like broke out like a lot, and I was just trying to get through it because I'm like, I know my skin's purging, like just keep going. But I had been using this for a really long time. I actually didn't even finish it. There's probably like that much left, but I'd been using this for like, I think a couple months, and my skin was still purging. Like it just would not stop, and I didn't want to be dealing with breakouts like that. Like it was too much. So I actually ended up not using this. So yeah, I don't know, it didn't work out for me. I know like the Paula's Choice exfoliators are some of the best like chemical exfoliators. Like a lot of people love them, but yeah, it just didn't work out for me. I don't know, like I said before, like a lot of like ingredients like this can sometimes be too much for my skin, and I do break out quite easily. So yeah, I don't know, just didn't work out for me. And then this is a product from Biossance, the Squalane Plus Firm and Lift Dual Serum. I really enjoyed this product. Such a beautiful serum. This is meant to be like firming and lifting on the skin, and I felt like it did such a beautiful job at just making my skin look, I don't know, overall like healthy. I can't say much in terms of like lifting, to be honest. With skincare ingredients, I don't think lifting is something that really can happen with skincare. I feel like that's more like using different devices and stuff. But when it comes to just making my skin look overall like younger and healthier, I do feel like it did a really good job at plumping the skin. So it says visibly tightens with hyaluronic acid. I do feel like I saw the benefits from the hyaluronic acid, and almost like my skin was tightening. So yeah, definitely something I would use again and repurchase. Then I have a product from Juice Beauty. This is a blemish clearing serum. I actually didn't finish this one either. I started using it, and it was kind of just meh. Like, I don't know, it just wasn't really doing much for me, and like, I don't know, I just didn't enjoy using it. That's the other thing. If I'm not really seeing benefits from a product, and I also just don't like enjoy using the product, then I'm not going to continue using it. And that's kind of just how I felt with this. Yeah, so yeah, I don't have much else to say about this. I just really didn't enjoy it. Then the next product, this product I did really love. So this is from Caudalie, their Bino Perfect Serum. I know it says tester on it. This was gratis that I got from Sephora, but I did love this product. Like, such a beautiful product. I think this was actually my second bottle, and then I'm actually going to repurchase it again soon because I feel like I've noticed a difference since I haven't used this for a couple weeks. So definitely going to be repurchasing this. This is such a beautiful serum. I just feel like it made my skin look healthier. This helped a lot with my skin texture. I do have a bit of texture here and a bit on my forehead, and again, I feel like since I've stopped using this, I have kind of noticed that texture coming back. So I feel like it made a huge difference with my skin texture. It of course is supposed to help with dark spots if you do deal with that, and is actually meant to be, I think it's like 63% times more effective than vitamin C. And yeah, I've used a lot of vitamin C's before, and I can definitely say that this made more of a difference with my skin than any other vitamin C I've used. So yeah, I have a cream from Astra. This is their Atobaria 365 cream. Love this product. I actually have a full size of this that I'm gonna start working on very soon because I loved this. Such a beautiful moisturizer. If you have drier skin, you can definitely use this in the morning and night. I personally didn't test it out like under makeup, so I can't really speak to that, but just if you have drier skin and you like something more hydrating, definitely could use this in the morning and the night. But for me, I love this as my nighttime cream. I love a thicker cream in the night. There's nothing better than just like lathering yourself in a nice thick hydrating moisturizer, and this was just the nicest moisturizer to apply in the evening. This whole line is basically meant to help with repairing your skin barrier, and I just feel like it's so gentle in the skin and just really nice to use. Like, I've been using their hydrating mist, I love that. I've been using the lotion for like the daytime, love that. This cream for the night, love it. I've been really impressed with their products so far. We only just got these at Sephora recently, and yeah, I've been really impressed with them so far. Next is one of my favorite hand creams. This is the Kiehl's Ultimate Strength Hand Salve. This is like my favorite hand cream. I love this. I have it in the full size. I have it in the travel sizes. Absolutely favorite. I have this next to my bedside table. It's a hand cream I use every single night. I just love how hydrating it is. It's very thick and very hydrating, and I also just like that it's not scented. So I believe it has like eucalyptus in it, so I do get a slight like minty smell, but not too much at all, like barely. Like, it's slightly minty, but it doesn't have any perfumes or anything in it like that, so I love it. I find that hand creams that have perfumes, fragrances in it tend to dry out the hands more, so I just love that this one does not have perfumes and actually really does hydrate the skin. I have a gel cream from First Aid Beauty. This was their hydrating dewy gel cream with hyaluronic acid and ceramides. Really loved this. Definitely something I would repurchase. I loved it. Such a beautiful daytime moisturizer. Works beautifully under makeup. Lightweight but still hydrating. This felt like kind of like a water cream to me, which I love water creams for the morning. I just find that they work the best under makeup, and they just do a really good job at hydrating the skin without feeling too heavy or like it's clogging like your pores or anything. So yeah, definitely something I'd repurchase. I have from Drunk Elephant, this is their Mallow Marula Cream Cleanser. Love this. Highly recommend if you have sensitive skin, if you have dry skin, if you just want a really nice, lightweight, gentle cleanser. This is so beautiful. Like, it was very gentle on the skin, but also did a really good job at cleansing the skin. This was obviously my second cleanser, so I'd go in with like my cleansing oil first and then this one next, and it did a really good job at just removing anything that was left over on my face. When I got out of the shower, like, my skin was completely clear, but also just really gentle on the skin. So perfect for you if you do have drier skin, sensitive skin, need something gentle, need something that's not going to strip the skin, because it definitely has more of like a milky sort of cleanser, a milky texture, I would say. So yeah, really beautiful, gentle cleanser. Have another product from K18. This is just a leave-in molecular repair, I can never say that word, molecular repair hair mask. Love this. Definitely would repurchase. Wish it wasn't so expensive, because I would constantly be restocked of this. I hate how expensive it is, but definitely something I'd repurchase. This is definitely my favorite bonding hair product. I love it. I don't know, it's the one that I've used that I felt has actually made a difference. I just hate how quickly I kind of go through a bottle, and I hate how expensive it is. Have my favorite skin tint. This is from L'Oreal, their True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum. I get the shade 0.5 to 2. Love this. Obviously, I repurchased this. This is the skin tint I use every single day. I have to have this in my makeup collection. Literally use it every day. The only thing I don't like is the shade range for this product. They're not great. They have a lot of like, I feel like a lot of the lighter shades are more like cool toned, and then a lot of the darker shades are on the like warmer side, whereas I feel like as someone with lighter but warmer skin, it's really hard to find complexion products that are warm but light. So I do get the very light, which is more of like a neutral undertone, so I can get away with this, especially if I mix it with my concealer. But I do wish they had a better shade range. I just feel like they need more shades, more variety in their shades. But besides that, this is a beautiful skin tint. I have from First Aid Beauty, this is their 10% vitamin C brightening serum. I didn't really enjoy this product. I don't know, definitely not something I would repurchase, because I don't know, it just didn't do a whole lot for me. Like I said before, I've used a lot of vitamin C serums and I never really find them to make much difference compared to the Caudalie Vitamin Perfect serum. So this was kind of just, it just didn't really do much for me. I didn't really see any sort of noticeable change in my skin. I have a couple sunscreens. The first one is from Tocobo. This is their Bio Watery Sun Cream SPF 50+. I love this sunscreen. I did get this one sent to me and it's definitely something I would repurchase myself. I absolutely love this. Such a beautiful sunscreen. Had a very nice, almost gel, watery sort of texture. And I feel like this just melted into the skin. You barely have to rub this into the skin. As soon as I kind of swiped over it, you could not see it. Like, it did not leave any sort of white cast. So I feel like this would definitely work for you if you do have a deeper skin tone. Definitely worth trying this one. And also just really lightweight on the skin. It works beautifully under makeup, and yeah, just a really nice sunscreen. And then I have from Ultraviolet, this is their Face Fluid SPF 50+. This is one of my favorite face sunscreens. It works beautifully under makeup. It's very lightweight. It's very milky, like fluidy texture. So it melts into the skin, doesn't feel heavy, very lightweight, works really nicely under makeup. And yeah, this one is pretty expensive, so it's not something I purchase too often, but it is definitely a sunscreen I enjoy and would repurchase. I sadly went through my little travel size of the Kaylee Yum Bougie Marshmallow. This is like one of my all-time favorite perfumes. She just did the strawberry marshmallow combination so well, and I'm obsessed with it. I actually think I'm going to buy the full size of this. I think I'll get the 50 ml because I've said before, I don't really buy full sizes of fragrance. I just get travel sizes so then I can actually try it out, see if I actually like it, and see if it would be worth getting the full size. This would definitely be worth it. I'm actually almost finished a travel size because I had 2 travel sizes. I'm actually almost finished my other travel size, so I'm like almost out. So I definitely will need to be repurchasing this, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna go for the bigger size because I use it almost every single day. It's definitely my most reached fragrance, so I'm thinking I should just commit to the full size. I have my favorite concealer. I'm not going to go on too much about this. This is the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. My all-time favorite. It's the concealer I've used for literally years. I think probably like 15 years. I feel like I'll never switch it up. So this is just the original Shape Tape, and I get this shade was 16, and I actually have like many different shades. On a daily basis with my natural skin, I use 16N and 12N. So yeah, obviously something I'll always repurchase. I have from Laneige their Cream Skin Serapeptide Mist. Love this, a really beautiful mist. I actually find this very similar to the one I'm using right now, which is the Asura hydrating mist. Very similar. I find the Asura one a little bit thicker, but this one is still very hydrating, very milky texture. Perfect if you have drier skin going into the colder months. You just need some extra hydration. Really love this one. I do wish they had, well, I guess they have a bigger bottle, but it's not like the mist. I wish they had a bigger bottle of just the mist. I know you can like, I think you can refill them, but yeah, I just wish they had like a bigger mist bottle. I have my favorite mascara. This is the Maybelline, the Rocket Volume Express. Again, I'm not going to go on about this because I do all the time, but yeah, this is my favorite mascara. I just get it in the black shade. Also have my favorite lash serum. This is from City Beauty, their City Lash Serum. This is my favorite lash serum. I just find that it gives you results without irritating the eyes. I also find with a lot of lash serums that if I stop using them for a couple days, my lashes like start falling out and getting kind of like patchy. I don't find that to happen with this one. I feel like I definitely don't get as much growth and as much length with this serum, but I do find that my lashes are more even than what they are when I'm using other lash serums. Like I find like with like Grande Lash or like a few others that I've tried, you get really fast results, but they don't grow evenly and they're always like patchy. And I know some people get irritated on the eye from those ones as well. So yeah, in terms of like consistency, gentleness, I feel like this has been my favorite one that I've tried. So I always have this one on hand. I have one lash serum from Diablo. I really didn't enjoy this. I did get this sent to me, but honestly, it just didn't really work for me. I don't know. As someone that has used a lot of lash serums, I just didn't find this one to really do much for me. So I don't even know. I don't think I finished it. I think I just kind of stopped using it because I wasn't really seeing any results. And then I just have a mini size of the Skin Fix Skin Barrier Restoring Gel Cream. I think this was just my little travel size. I love this cream. It's something I'll always repurchase, but I think I took this traveling with me. It's my favorite. I love it. And then the last 2 products I have here are from Summer Fridays. The first one, this is one of their lip balms. I don't know if you can tell how long I've had this, but I don't even think it's completely finished. I just felt like it was time for me to get rid of this because I think I've had this for a few years and they do expire. Not meant to use it for that long. This is the vanilla scent, so I do love it, but I have so many Summer Fridays lip balms. I've definitely learned my lesson. You do not need 10 different Summer Fridays lip balm shades or scents. They last so long. I barely went through this one. Obviously would repurchase a Summer Fridays lip balm, but I'm fully stocked right now. I don't need any more. And yeah, I just felt like it was time for me to get rid of this. It had been sitting in my bathroom for far too long. And then the other product from Summer Fridays is their Jet Lag Overnight Eye Serum. I really like this product. I did get this in gratis at Sephora. They have another one that I'm working on right now, which I'm going to be really sad when I do finish it, but I actually really like this. It's a really beautiful eye serum. I feel like it's super hydrating on the eye, but this is like a retinol as well, so you do get like anti-aging benefits from it as well. I get dry areas around my eyes, and I feel like I haven't really had any dry areas since using this, so I really love this. Okay guys, that is all of my beauty empties. That's everything I've used up over the last few months. Let me know if you've tried any of these products and what you thought of them. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments, and also don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. But as always, thank you so much for being here and watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye!